Hello and welcome back to Fun Deck Frequence. Today we're gonna smack down some opponents, but not with the big guys, nope, with the Mokey Mokey. Welcome back in the kitchen everyone, good to see you back. We are brewing some stuff today. We are playing some Mokey Mokey Smackdown. So this is the star of today, the good old Mokey Mokey. We try to use Mokey Mokey Smackdown. If a fairy type monster on our side of the field gets destroyed, we control a Mokey Mokey, the Mokey Mokey will come to 3000. I think I will say Mokey Mokey so much this video, maybe I will put in a counter or something, let's see. But we are trying to get the advantage of this card and win with it. Can be pretty hard, but let's see. We try our best to make this possible. So I was thinking, first thing I saw when I saw Mokey Mokey, it's a level 1, it's a light, we have to play control. But I was building pretty long and I decided, nope, we don't play control. It can be controlish, but it's more aggressive. So let me guide you through the deck. We have one BLS since we have enough light and dark monsters. This is like the boss monster nearby the Mokey Mokey, of course. Since this is a vanilla, we play 3 Emissary of the Afterlife, can search out the Mokey Mokey, can in like emergency situations can search out even a mystical shine ball, but this is not the goal. We got of course 3 shining angels because we need the fairies. This searches out the Mokey Mokeys and can be destroyed for the Mokey Mokey Smackdown. So let's see how this will perform. Of course we play 3 of the Mokey Mokeys themselves. We have 1 morphing jar, we want to have the combo pieces, and this is always good in Fun Deck Frequence decks. We have 1 DD Warrior Lady since it's like the one good or the best target for the Shining Angel. Got Sangan, nothing to add here. We play a full set of the Agent of Creation Venus because we want to search out the Shine Balls. I heard like the best ratio is 3 agents, 2 Shine Balls, because we don't want to have them in hand to brick and everything. So I think this is fine here, and this is the monster count for this deck. And we play 2 Nox, 2 creature swaps since we have so much stuff we can run into. Have an advantage running into a Shining Angel. I know it's kind of a number with the Smackdown and the creature swap, but I think with cards like these, we really want to have the advantage of a creature swap. That's why I added 2. Of course, we got the Trinity, we got a Snatch Steel, Heavy Storm. I got 2 Mokey Mokey Smackdowns. I think 3 is way too much. We want that maybe in the mid game or late game. That's why we just play 2. And the cool thing about this deck is we can play the stall cards like Level Limit Area B and the Gravity Bind because we have just small monsters and wanna also win with those like Mokey Mokey or Shining Angel. That's why we can stall and be aggressive at the same time. So very cool. We also play the Swords of Revealing Light, and United We Stand with something like Agent of Creation, Venus and everything can be very huge. So really like that. Like I said, 2 Gravity Binds. We got the Mirror Force, the Ring of Destruction. I decided we don't play Torrential in the main because we mostly have a lot of monsters, maybe want to control the board. That's we don't really need it. And of course we have to play 3 Solemn Judgments to on the one side protect our Mokey Mokey Smackdown and to be aggressive and have some final pushes maybe. So this is the main deck. In the side we have our lovely Cyber Jar, of course. We got the Tribe in the side. We got 2 Ashura Priests since it's a light and we play creature swap. I think it's very cool, and it's a fairy, so we even have more synergy in this deck. Maybe against aggro it could like crash and then we get a Mokey Mokey Smackdown final thing. We got 2 Mind Controls, we got a Breaker in the side, we got a Mystical Space Typhoon in the side, and 2 Royal Decrees to maybe... So I spontaneously changed the side a little bit because I think this was still the control side with the decrees and everything, and that doesn't really make sense here. While I'm recording, I was like, okay, I gotta change that. So we have 1 Breaker in the side, we have 1 MST in the side against like Decree decks or anything. We got 1 Mystic Walk against Burn. And against like aggressive decks, I wanted to add 1 Roulette Barrel because it's a light also, searchable by Shining Angel. And I think this can be pretty cool and defensive. And then we have 2 Sakus, 1 Widespread Ruin and 1 Torrential against any aggressive or OTK decks with the Torrential Tribute. We really want to have those here. And 1 Book of Moon against Control. Can be pretty cool. Let's see. So this is the deck, folks. Today I have 1 replay to show you guys. This is the old version of the deck, like with the old side deck, but I think the rest of the deck should be the same. After watching this, we will have some real matches. Alrighty, let's watch that replay. Against All for One. I remember that was I don't remember. I realized that is a unrated match, but it's a full match, so it should be fine. Like I said before, with Fun Decks, you're happy to have some cool matches to show. It doesn't really matter if I think if it's rated or unrated. Here we definitely start with the Agent of Creation Venus to get out the 2 Shine Balls. We pay 1,000, get them out, set the Gravity Bind I think, and pass the turn. Opponents leading on Upstart Goblin, pretty cool. And a Pot of Greed, good for them. Sets 2 back rows, 3 back rows, 4 back rows, and a Jaugen main deck, so this seems to be last turn. And I think my memories are coming in now. I think game 1 goes pretty fast. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. So that was game 1. If you have it all, or last turn, even the ring, yeah, you just got it. You can't do anything. He offered a rematch, and I said, yes, I really want to know. I really wanted to, like, if you play against last turn, you should always try to have a rematch because you don't play against it so often, and it's a good practice, and I thought maybe we will win. So let's see. Got a decent start. We just summoned the Sangan. I think we set everything and play out the level limit. Since we got the Solemn. They got the Heavy. That's fine, we use the Solemn here. That's what it's here for. We also have an MST. Against the ring, we won't ring our Sangan, of course. Good thing is we have the DD Warrior Lady. Well, DD Warrior Lady is very good against last turn, but it should be in deck, I think. If I remember right, you can't summon it from hand, so that's unfortunate. I think here we just play defensively. Maybe set even the Mokey Mokey to bait out a knock. Okay, there was a misclick here. I wanted to set the DD Warrior Lady, go to defensive position with the Sangan, and see what the opponent does. Another set card. Yeah, I think they're pretty stally too. We really don't want to play the Morphing Jar, I think, because this will get them to their combo pieces. Maybe we should have sided it out. Was maybe a mistake by me. No play from the opponent. Got a Pot of Greed. Of course, we activate it immediately. Emissary and a knock. Really have to find a way to out this DD Warrior Lady. Set the Gravity Bind and the Emissary. Nothing really more to do here. They set another back row. Pass the turn. Book of Moon. Yeah, nothing really to do here. We could set the Mokey Mokey. Okay, we decided to Book of Moon the DD Warrior Lady. Very cool, so we can knock it and have maybe some pushes here. So I think we flip summon everything. No, okay, we just go in with the Sangan. They pay. How much do they pay? 3,000. Okay, they want to be defensive. Alrighty, so opponent is at 5,000 now. Of course, these are pretty useless against a deck like this, but we want to defend ourselves too, and we don't have so much stuff to side out, I think. Here we got the Storm, very cool, so if this Storm goes through, this thing should be sealed. Okay, Mirror Force, another Wall of Revealing Light, and a Call, which is super dead here. So, now we flip everything. Do we have game 16, 21, 31, 41? Almost. Almost game, so I think we go in and maybe set the Mokey Mokey. Yep, perfect. Let's see if they have another, like, Floodgate. This could be hard. Got the Mokey Mokey Smackdown. Unfortunately, they don't have a monster, and we don't have a fairy to crash. But we just have to attack with the Sangan and win. Yep. GG. We win game 2. Pretty cool. Got Little lucky with the storm, but I wouldn't call it lucky, but glad to have it there. We go into game number 3, so let's find out who will be the winner of it. They start. We got both Mokey Mokey Smackdowns here. I'm not sure if we can pull this off in this video, to be honest, but it would be funny. And we're here for fun, of course, so. Upstart Goblin into another DD Warrior Lady. Well, we got the Snatch, which is very, very good here. I think we snatch the Warrior Lady, attack, set the Mystical Shine Ball, and set the Murphos. Not a... I played on the iPad. Okay. That's why I misclick so often. I don't often play on the iPad, but I think I was not at home when I played, so that's why. Unfortunately, I have to Storm. Gotta get back there. Warrior Lady. Man, I don't see any situation. Like, I don't see any way to get out of the situation here. Yeah, I don't think they will banish. Well, we got the mind control. Happy we sided that in, because if this is a Morph, which it is, can get back the Snatch and have a pretty good push here. Storm is gone. I don't think they play more like spell trap removal, so we definitely get back Snatch. Snatch the Warrior Lady, summon Sangan, get in. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I really wanted to bait set one Smackdown, leave one in hand if they have a duo. They're welcome to activate it here. They get another 1,000. Have a pot. They're drawing not bad, gotta say. I think they had pot in like at least 2 games. At least 2 games. We had pot too, so. Haiku. Haiku can be a problem. But we get a Surge from the Sangan. Wished we had a fairy monster here. I think we will search maybe Shining Angel. Yeah, I think that's the best here. We can out the Kaiku with the Shining with the DD Warrior Lady. I don't want to hold pot here. Let's activate it. We got the Storm and the Agent of Creation Venus. But we have a fairy and we have the Shining Angel. So, but we have to. It's hard to get out Mokey Mokey and get rid of the Kaiku, I think. Let's see what we decided to do here. Yeah, we get the last Shine Ball from deck to thin the deck. In attack position, attack with the Warrior Lady into the Kaiku. So both of their monsters are gone. Attack with the Shine Ball over the Morph. Maybe next turn or in 2 turns we can have a Smackdown push. That would be just too cool. That would be just too cool. But like I said, it's pretty hard to pull off. Snatch is gone. Actually, I think I forgot to put it to grave. Yeah. So we still got the Storm. And we got another Smackdown. That's cool. Another Agent of Creation. So, unfortunately, we don't have a monster to crash to get out like a Mokey Mokey, then crash with another fairy like the Shine Ball to get this thing going. So it's so hard to pull off. But definitely Storm here. Magic Cylinder and the last turn. I think we summon the Shining Angel and beat over the monster. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's an Apprentice Magician. But I get another Apprentice Magician. We have to attack with the Shining Angel. Maybe they get... I don't think they have another Morph in deck. So no target. Alright. Yeah. Since Storm is gone, we can comfortably set the Mokey Mokey Smackdown. Sangan. So. They attack over the Shine Ball, which is unfortunate. We really need something to crash into. Alas. Well. It is live. And I think it will seal the game here. I don't think they play like Torrential. I don't think they do. So we summon the Creation Venus. Ring. Okay, well. This is game, definitely. This is game, we summon BLS. And this is it. Unfortunately, no SmackDown. But still, a win. And I like to have a win with a deck like this. So we played against last turn, got last turn, game 1. And but I'm pretty happy we won game 2 and 3. So this is it for the replay, folks. Let's have some real matches. Match 1 with the Mokeys against Estarte. Welcome to the video, Paper Gang. Here we go. Okay. Decent rank. Have fun. So we got the Duel, we got the Smackdown, we got the Fairies. Let's see. Definitely slamming the Duo first. I gave up thumbing because so many people don't answer and I don't like the feeling. So I'm like, okay, if we have a miscommunication, it's fine. So discarding BLS and Wing Blast. I think we summon the Agent. Activating the effect. Get some fairies on field. And set the ring. Perfect start if you ask me. Awesome. So it looks like they play like Turbo, something with the discards. Definitely Chaos. Well, at least BLS, but should be some kind of Chaos. Okay, opponent was lagging, I think. On Thunder Dragon. Okay. Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed is fine. There is a chance. There is a chance we get this off. This is the main goal in this video. The main goal is to have a Mokey Mokey, get it pumped with the Smackdown. Then I'm happy. Then I'm more than happy. Should we summon Emissary or Shining Angel? I think... Well, if this is Torrential... But we want to have some pressure. If this is Spy, this would suck. Big time. Yeah, let's use Emissary. Attack. We should have attacked with the Venus. Okay, it's a Moth. Could be worse. No light yet. So in this situation, maybe a creature swap could be good. Well, nothing to add here. Well, the things you have to pull off with the Mokey Mokey Smackdown is so hard for the outcome. It's crazy. There comes the pot. Fine again. Great song by Seether. Tribe. Alright. Ask for Prio. Okay. You got it, opponent. Oh, okay, you're that kind of person. Alright. Alright. I know it wouldn't be the biggest problem if like Emissary goes to grave, but really want to get rid of that tribe, and ring was the perfect answer. Opponent's already at 4800. I think now we can comfortably use the heavy storm. Should be a jar or so anyways. Okay, it's a Wind Blast. Unfortunately, I have a Night Assailant. Get back the Moth. Resummon Shining Angel. And attack. I want to set the Smackdown to play around Duo and to have something on field. Serb is getting back to hand, so they have Serb and Moth. There comes the Chaos. We just set the Emissary. As the turn, this is over anyways. Alright. Side in the mind controls. Added one creature swap. I think one gravity bind. It's fine. That should do it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get any game. Okay. Good start. Already got the Mokey Mokey. Using Graceful now, I think. Why not? Why not? I don't like Morphing Jars so much at this point. We got two mind controls. We got a Solemn. United We Stand isn't the best right now. Let's get rid of it. Well, we are prepared against flips, that's for sure. Let's get rid of the Mokey Mokey. Since we can search it out anyways with the Emissary. Let's summon Emissary, set the Solemn. Pass the turn. Let's see. This feels like the same level of hard to pull off as Toons so far. Maybe not so hard to win, but pretty hard to do anything. Breaker's fine. Definitely won't Solemn this. Maybe they crash. Okay. That is fine. That is fine. Drawing a Shine Ball just hurts. Just hurts. Thing is, do we want to crash? I think so, right? Nah. Let's set Morphing Jar. Set the gang. Pass the turn. I don't care. Let's see. It was super obvious, but if maybe they sided out the Nox, I think I would have sided it out. Okay, it didn't. Set monster. We could have some advantages with that. So I think we definitely... Do we mind control here? Or knock? Even if that's a Moth, that would be great. I want to knock first. Because, if it's a Sangan or a Serb, would be better. So it's Moth. I don't think we play Moth. Oh. Let's summon Venus. We should have done this first, definitely. Unfortunately, just one. That's fine. We definitely crash with the Emissary into the Breaker. Get a search for the biggest threat you can find here, Mr. Mokey Mokey, and get in with the Venus. Now they have a dark. Okay, it was last game. They had many lights. We summoned the Venus this turn, so this is all we can do. This is all. Could be way worse duo, so it's fine. Man, we need the Mokey Mokey, we need the Smackdown, we need a fairy that is destroyed. I think to pull off all of this is way easier against an aggro deck. Maybe we can sneak a win with the mind controls here. Let's see. Morph is out. This should be a morph. Very good. So getting back the graceful for sure. Oh, I think our opponent is getting tilted a little bit. All right. So we really don't need the emissary here. Snatch could be very good later. Storm also. But I prefer the Snatch here. Definitely. We can't complain about our spell draws, but our monster draws are not the best. But we don't have so many good monsters here, so I think we just play right into everything. I don't care. Get in. Here we go. Is this a Wing Blast? Okay, they definitely have something. Should we play the swords? I think at this point, why not? They don't have a light yet. No, we don't have to. Duo's gone, so I think it's fine. We have another mind control. So I think we now draw Mokey Mokey and a Mokey Mokey Smackdown. And can manage that this thing gets destroyed. Easy. Easy. Of course, now comes the Graceful. Graceful in a turbo deck always comes when you're almost finished. That's the rule when you play GOAT format. Okay, Dust Shoots, super dead here, so a good discard for them. But still, this looks very good. Well, I think the set card is a Wing Blast. Okay, Ashura Priest, got it. That's like the worst card that could come. Wished we had played the swords, to be honest. Chill, bro, chill. I can't go faster than the Dueling Book. Okay, Shining Angel is a very good draw here. Especially with the swords. And as soon they play any set monster, I think we're good to go. So, using swords, so they can't use Shura Priest. Sure, now comes Chaos. We don't care so much since we have the Snatch, so unfortunately, they seem to have like Phoenix Wing Wind Blast or something there, so I think that Snatch won't go through. But let's see. Maybe we can sneak a win. Not so much to think about here, I think. Yeah, knew it. At least the reading was right. So nothing to add here. That's fine. I definitely don't want to play Mirror Force, because if they have Storm, it's fine, and we couldn't use Mirror Force anyways when they don't have Storm because we have the swords. So we know they drew Sorcerer, which is live. They summon it, that's interesting. Ah, yeah, of course, to keep them alive. Perfect. Perfect. We sneaked out a win. I can't believe that. So, summoning Emissary, using Minecon, and win. Awesome. Unfortunately, no SmackDown, but I think I think I wanna have Torrential over the Mirror Force against Turbo. We add I left in knock. So I really wanna keep the Morphing Jar, I think. I think it's fine. Swords is not the best here. No, I think we run it back. We just run it back. I think it's fine. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Opponent should be pissed as hell already. Got a Pot of Greed. Well, our Trinity drawing is pretty good this match. We got the Mokey Mokey. The thing we want to have, but the thing we don't really want to draw, I think. Alright. Hit the Venus. I think at this point we can get rid of, definitely of the Mokey Mokey. That's an easy discard. Sorry, bro. An Outcast Angel, nobody knows what he's thinking at all. Sometimes he gets mad and that is dreadful. Hopefully today. So, Thunder Dragon. They didn't have Thunder Dragon last game, and you see what an impact this could have, or this can have, for your duel. Here comes the Sangan. Unfortunately, this comes under the level limit, but let's see what we can draw out of this Pot of Greed. Dude. Okay, I wonder what they wanted to do, to be honest. Glad to have the Emissary. I think they were trying something if the lag is still there, so I don't know. So, hitting the pot. Another Mokey Mokey. Shining Angel. So, since we don't have much targets left, I wanna summon the Emissary. Get over the Sangan. That will unlock the Chaos. Unfortunately, but what should we do? Should we play level limit? I think so, right? Playing the stall game. Yeah, I think that's right. Spy. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Here we go. If they have Storm, we have to Solemn. Sorry. My bad, my bad. Okay, so now will come Chaos, banishing our Emissary, I think. By the way, guys, if you have any suggestions for decks, like the Mokey Mokey deck was a suggestion by a follower, so thank you for that. And if you want to see some decks, just let me know. It's always cool to have some inspiration for Fun Deck Frequence deck themes. So always happy if I can fulfill your wishes, kind of. Let's just set Shining Angel and Solemn. Nothing more to do here. Let's stall a little bit and maybe we can get our combo pieces. I think that's the goal here. Okay, now comes the Chaos. Should we Solemn this is the question. Let's think here. Let us think here. We don't really care. They can't attack. That's fine. We have 2 mind controls. That's definitely not a Solemn. Yeah, get your spies. I don't care. I do not care. Uh-huh. Knock is good. Right on time. We're chilling. We are just chilling. So let's use knock. Maybe that's the faith again. Okay, it's Knight Assailant. Glad to get the darks out of here. 2 cards in hand are Thunder Dragons. So let's see. The position is fine. We can just chill. We have the 2 Solemns. Their Sorcerer doesn't do much. Of course, BLS would be a problem. Breaker. Breaker is a Solemn. This is a Solemn. Creature swap, you say? Oh. Doesn't do much here. Even on the SmackDown thing, even the fairy monster has to be destroyed in your possession. That's unfortunate. We just chill. Duo is gone. Breaker is gone now too. Of course, they have access to BLS. Are they playing Metamorphosis? Let's think. Battle phase. Okay. This even destroys the Mokey Mokey. Funny. Just funny. But good play. Good play. Shine Ball. Let's go. Shine Ball beatdown. Yeah, let's do it. Summoning Shine Ball. Tag over the Serp. What a weird game. What a weird game. I'm not sure right now if Serpent comes back, if the summon is negated, but I think so. Yeah, it's not like the same with Sangan and the effect, I think. So Serpent beatdown is here. Yep, that was the plan. So now they can get rid of our monsters, unfortunately, so I think we shouldn't set any more. Let's attack over the Serpent again. I don't care. This is what I call chip damage. Yeah, that's all. Alright, so really need a Snatch or something like that. Morphing Jar is actually pretty good here. We would lose the Shining Angel, but I don't really care. I do not really care. Let's see. This is the point where you want to activate a Morphing Jar. Yep. Get back to Duo. I do not care at all. Even attacking before, awesome. So the Duo goes to grave again. Damn, look at this. I mean, they get new cards too, but... Alright. MST. Let's think here. We got the creature swap. Got the mind control. We would lose. It's main 2. It's main 2. They can't attack. They have new cards, so I think we need that Solemn. Yeah, that's fine. I wanna keep the Solemn for aggressive plays next turn. Oh, that is more than fine. That is more than fine. So Marv could get into pot maybe. Let's see. We have a gravity bind for emergency situations. I really want to get rid of the... Okay, I really want to get rid of the spies. We could summon the warrior lady. Use mind control on the Marv. We even want to have pot? Or something else. I think a mind control would be better actually. So we summon the warrior lady. Use mind control on the Marv. I want to creature swap that Zork. That won't work. We have to use mind control on a spy. We use knock, mind control, and then creature swap. I think that's better. Oh, we could get another mind control. No, we can. Oh, we can, yeah. We use mind control on the Marv. Get back mind control. No, we can't. Let's use knock on the Marv. Okay, they seem to have another one in hand. So now we attack over spy. Use mind control on the spy. Now we creature swap the guys and banish their spy. I like that. Okay, let's see. We got a solemn. If they have chaos, they have to get rid of one of them. If they have BLS, I think that's a solemn. Heavy storm. Yeah, we have to solemn this. Ring is not game yet. Bribe. That is unfortunate. But we got the gravity bind. But I really liked that turn. Last turn was cool. Maybe we could have done something better. If I look at like card advantage and such, but I think it's fine. I'd rather have the Zork than a pot into I don't know what. So I think that is absolutely okay. We have some Mokey Mokeys left. I think one. And one Shine Ball. We can't attack anyways, except with the Venus. I want to get rid of the tribe. This should be the Marv. That's a problem. That is a problem. Marv can't get back the Storm. Let's summon Venus. Use the effect. For a Shine Ball. Tsukiyomi should be in grave. No, it's not. So we have to get rid of the Marv. To interrupt the loop that would be there. Or it's Serpent? No, it's the Marv, yeah. So I'm glad about the reading, so they get back whatever they want now. Maybe a Storm. But what is better here? MST, okay. Yeah. So they have Tsukiyomi and MST. Could be worse, I guess. Could be worse, I guess, yep. Fortunately, Emissary is not Tsukuyomi proof, but well, we are at 2,000 life points. We do not have a dark. Crazy. So we definitely summon the Emissary. If that's fine. We could win. We could win. 3,600. This Emissary gets to grave. So they have Tsukuyomi and Serpent. I bet they have a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast or something like that. Hopefully they don't have a knock. Okay, we have a dark. We have ourselves a dark. Let's get that last Mokey Mokey. Shining Angel. Well, if they if they draw into BLS, we are dead. But if we summon BLS, let's summon Shining Angel first. See if that's okay. 3 back rows. We can't go for game. Let's attack with the Shining Angel. Scapegoats. Okay. Okay. So wouldn't have been game with the BLS anyway, so I'm glad we didn't summon it. Do we always play against control? I think we play neither against control or super fun decks. We never play against aggro, I think. Weird. So they have Serp and Zook in hand. Thunder Dragons are gone, definitely. Set Monster. I think now it's time for BLS, because we really want to avoid the set monster. Should we do that? Yeah, I think so. There the effect, ring, and that is game. GG's, 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 GG's. Here we go. We lived way longer than I thought we would. Unfortunately, we were dead by ring, but I think it's fine. I think if we would have played Sangan, we would have been very vulnerable. Also, I don't think we could have won this. It would draw into meta or something. This would be bad for us, of course, but it was fun. Didn't have so much hope in the beginning of the match with the deck. Gotta say, maybe you realized that when you watched me playing, but it was fun in the end. In Fun Deck Frequence, we don't care if we win. Of course we try our best, but didn't get this one unfortunately. But who cares? Let's get another one. Okay, we can do this. I feel it. I feel it. Okay, that's a good sign already. Playing against Gen 420. I bet they have fun. Okay, no extra deck. I finally managed to think about that. Classic agent play, I would say. So, summoning Agent Venus. Pay 1,000. We already got a Mokey Mokey, and now we got the fairies on field. We just need the Smackdown. Hopefully we play against any kind of aggro deck, because like with Turbo or defensive decks, that play a lot of defense monsters or like flip monsters, it's way harder to pull off, like to get fairy monster destroyed. I can't just repeat myself, it's just so hard to pull off. Alright, we have a Kaiku. That's not the biggest problem at that point. No monster in grave. One set card and a pass already. If we would have a Smackdown, this would be perfect. Damn. So, let's summon another agent. See if that's fine. Let's equip it with United We Stand. Okay, they have a Dust Tornado. That is not good. Not good. Nothing more we can do here. I think we already reached our limits. I think I really want to give, like, since I play this deck, I really want to give Toons another try. But I don't know if that's the way I want to go. Shining Angel, so this could be Chaos Return. Banishing 2 monsters from our graveyard. Passing the turn. Gravity Bind. That could be good here. Let's set the Shining Angel. Bait out a knock. And maybe we can get this Morphing Jar through next turn. Let's see. We don't really care if the angel goes will be banished. Okay, they attack. But they don't have a knock as it seems. We use Gravity Bind here. They already used 2 spell trap removals, so hopefully they don't have another one. Set monster emissary, and that word. Let's see. Man, a Smackdown here would be perfect. We could crash our angel into their angel, boost up our Mokey Mokey. Let's set the emissary and just pass the turn. This could work. This could work. Off. That's unfortunate. But I can get rid of the Gravity Bind. And we just need that spell. Just need that spell. Then I'm happy. I wanna get it off one time. Sasuke, so I don't know. Warrior with Marth and Shining Angel. Alright, they attack into the Shining Angel, so I think we definitely summon another one. Okay. They just have the Marth left. Let's summon another angel. Bin out the deck. Duo. It's good, but I don't really, not really the card I want to see here. But let's keep the Duo. Set the Morphing Jar. Set the Duo. Go to defensive position. And pass the turn. So the Morphing Jar could really help us here. I know we will lose one Mokey Mokey, but we can get 2 others with these guys. Okay. Let's see. We should get 1 Smackdown off of this. Ah, damn, they attacked this one first. That is unfortunate. So even if we get a Smackdown now, we will lose the Mokey Mokeys, unfortunately. I just forgot that they can search a vanilla monster too. So what is this kind of a... Well, it's an aggro deck, so... We got the Mokey Mokey. Okay. Still no Smackdown. Maybe we should have played 3. To have better chances to get the combo off. Ah, that's too grave. My bad. Interesting that they keep the Marth in attack position. I don't have any record who attacked when, so I don't care. We got the level limit. We got a Snatch and a Solemn. I would say let's snatch the Kaiku or play level limit. But let's use Duel first. Creature swap. So it's definitely a warrior build. Maybe they have a call. Because Prima's gone. Yeah, let's snatch the Kaiku. Back into the Moth. Some damage, banish the guys. And I don't want to set the Mokey Mokey, I think. If they have knocked, that would be bad, so let's set these. And play right into Duo. Let's also set this, so maybe they won't use Duo. We get 1,000 back. Sure. Solemn. So the ring is game now. Breaker. Well. Hopefully they hit Snatch Steal. Okay, so this Mirror Force. Man, oh man. This is juicy as fuck. I think I would have done the same. I'm not sure. Okay, they play around Mirror Force a little bit. There we go. Left with a Mokey Mokey, a knock, and a level limit area B. But I bet they have maybe BLS in hand. Okay. So now we got the Smackdown. Yeah, let's stall a little bit. Storm is gone. I don't want to set the Mokey Mokey, but we have to try. We have to try. Hopefully they don't have a knock. Graceful. Sure. Well, at least this is a deck we can actually pull this off. That would be cool. But it's so hard to pull off. Lily. And a sorcerer. So this looks like... I think that's Return, right? Chaos Return with the Angels. Or maybe Chaos Warrior. Yep, now come the Smackdowns. Well, I guess we just said it. I guess we just said it. Okay, we got a fairy. That unfortunately, comes over the Shining Angel. Well, what should we do? Let's summon it. I wanna flip summon Mokey Mokey because we've been pretty lucky that they didn't have knock so far. But that's the last Mokey Mokey, so we really have to try to keep it around. So I think to summon another Shining Angel, that's fine. We will end the turn. So Breaker is gone, MST is gone, and a Dust Tornado is gone. And Storm is gone. So this level limit is pretty safe. Unfortunately, like, the level limit is kind of a nombo with the Mokey Mokey Smackdown, but now it's over anyways, so that is it. Okay, so we play against Warrior, whatever. Let's get in this. Creature swap is fine. We don't want the knocks, although they play them off, but I don't really care. Morphing Jar is fine. Got one level limit. United we stand. One more card. Let's cut the level limits. Like I said, they're kind of controversial with our plan to crash something. Man, if it wouldn't say destroy, it would be so much better. Like going to the graveyard. Could use like enemy controller and such, but in this case, unfortunately we have to like destroy it, so we have to use ring or something like that, so there goes their ring. Speaking of the devil, unfortunately we drew a shine ball. That's always bad. Creature swap, so we summon Venus again, pay 500, get a shine ball, set judgment, set ruin, has to turn. I don't know if it was right to side out the level limits, but well, with a deck like this, you really have to have some luck to pull off a combo. So Chaos is live. Here comes the Kaiku. So widespread ruin. Okay, empty field. Roulette barrel. Okay. I think I want to set the shine ball first to bait out a knock. Let's attack with the Venus. Maybe decided out their knocks, but I don't think so. Yeah, I really want to kind of bait set first. Because we already got one. We got the Mokey Mokey, we got the Venus. And this roulette barrel could be huge. So it will be destroyed immediately with a Sasuke, so... MST again. There's the knock. Very good. So 2 cards left. Let's see. Okay. Okay. That is... okay. I think... okay, would have... I did... I don't know if that's the play, to be honest. But... I don't complain. I can see why you don't wanna, discard a snatch. Let's set the roulette barrel and hope they will, set their card or summon their card first so they can't use tribe. Let's see. Okay, they don't, unfortunately. Question is what they have. Okay. So they should have something good in hand. Perfect. We can crash with the Venus into the tribe. But first, of course, we roll a die. Hopefully roll a 4. Okay, unfortunately. No 4. But that's fine. Let's summon the other Venus, crash into the tribe, and have it out of here. So hopefully we can stall a little bit with that roulette barrel to gain some life points. Alrighty. Ring. Okay, so again, we just need the smackdown. Do we wanna destroy that Venus? I don't think so, right? Let's just set the ring. I don't want to use Morphing Jar here, I think. Let's do it. We have two more Mokey Mokeys and so many searchers, so this should be fine. Okay, there comes the tribe back, I assume. Ask for priority. Okay. That should be a yes. So why use tribe? You could just attack with Sasuke. Well, I would have had the ring for it, but I don't make the rules. So Morphing Jar, go in, down. There goes again the premature burial. They don't know about priority, but they know about the shortcut to draw 5. Interesting. Again, no smackdown. But 2 creature swaps, a Pot, DD Warrior Lady, and a Saku. Let's see. Okay. That is 1 Lucy Storm. So we use Pot first, definitely. Man, we are drawing these Venuses whole time. So we will Storm. Ask for a chain. Does Tornado, that's fine. Ring on the tribe. I mean, would be destroyed with the call anyways, but so we do some damage. That snatch is also gone for sure. Alright, I think we will summon Shining Angel and get in. So we could win this. I think that looks pretty good. If they have Chaos, we have Creature Swap, we have DD Warrior Lady, we got the Sakuretsu if they don't have an out against it. So we should have this. They have Chaos live twice. Oh, that's fine. So I know I want to try to pull off the smackdown, but I think it's even harder than a win. So let's see what we can pull off here. Maybe we can win. I think we win this game. So let's see. I assume they banished the Shining Angel, and I think they will have some back rows. So let's see if we can get anything through. Exiled Forest. Seems like a beginner because usually beginners always use their resources for getting rid of anything. They don't care if it's a threat or so. I said this before in the videos. You really have to manage your resources, and this is a win at this point. The Warrior Lady. Or is it, do we win? Or did I? No, not yet. Can just definitely swap out the monsters. Well, summon Emissary for sure. Use creature swap. We don't win this turn, but maybe next turn. Let's see. We attack into Emissary. Get a search. Mokey Mokey to hand. So they have dust shoots. They didn't have dust shoots before, I think. Storm is still in the game, so I don't want to overextend the back row, especially with a bait when I already have a Sakuretsu down, so. Lightning Vortex. Alrighty. Maybe they have a Chaos... No, they don't have a Chaos follow-up. They wouldn't have used... Why do they use Lightning Vortex when they have Chaos anyways? That's what I mean. It's... So now they attack, I will Sakuretsu it and we win. This wouldn't be the case if they would have banished their Zorg, but... Who am I to judge? Alright, that's game. Awesome. I would love to end the game with Mokey Mokey, but unfortunately it's too small. But if they don't have Kuribo, we win game 2. So let's see, let's see, let's see. Maybe we can pull off game 3. Do we want to change anything? I think it was okay. I think it was okay. Tribe. Let's bring in Tribe. Over 1 Venus. Let's bring in Cyberjar. I think we can cut 1 Emissary. Try this. We want the combos with the jars. We get the combos, so let's see. Like I said, maybe we can pull it off. Love it. No combo piece. But we have a Sangan. We got Solemn with the back rows. Let's see. Okay. Part into Duo. Love to see it. I'm a fan of not re-rolling. Very good. I think we can get rid of the Saku. I know Widespread Ruin is kind of worse, but I don't know. I want to keep that. Set monsters, so this should be a Moth. We will set everything. We play swords, I think so. They will get the effect right now. Well, let's play swords. If it's it should be a Moth. They will maybe get duo. Because they think we will have some still some cards in hand. Okay, it's a Shining Angel. That's fine. Let's set everything. And pass the turn. Maybe they sided out the Moth, or they just play 1 and it didn't come up. Game 2. Okay, no play. I really want to get used to put 3 counters on. That's more like the swords thing. That's cooler, I think. So Shining Angel, let's just attack into it. I don't care. I don't care. I know we thin out the deck and everything, but I want to have something going here. Maybe, I don't know. I just wanted to say maybe they crash into ours, but they can't with the swords. Let's see. My standards are very, very low with that deck. Got the Mokey. Just need 1 more combo piece. Let's see, let's see. So we go to defensive position and end the turn. I don't want to set Mokey Mokey. I really want to keep it. Don't want to get it eaten by knock. So not a set card. There go the swords. Heavy Storm. So Duo is gone. I think we just end the turn. Smashing Ground. Is this a Solemn? I don't think so. They may. I think they have another one, so. I was thinking about a Kaiku. Yeah, we have to eat this. Let's use Widespread Ruin against Kaiku. Okay. Got the Venus. Let's summon it. I don't think they have a negate. Summon the Shine Balls. An attack over the Shining Angel, or at least try. Okay. So seems like no Battle Trap or so. Okay. No effect, so no target. Maybe they have everything in hand already. So Chaos. Got one Dark with the Kaiku, I think. Yep. If they have Chaos, we have to solemn it. At this point. Kaiku, let me think. Let me think. We have two Solemns, so we would lose the Venus, but we don't really care. I think that's fine. It's fine. They really love their Kaiku. Emissary, that's fine. Let's set it. And try to survive. Man, we just need freaking Smackdown. Hopefully they don't have a knock, so we can have a Surge. Man, that goddamn tribe, that's a solemn. Don't want to have this thing again here. Chaos coming down, so we will... Hopefully it's BLS, so we can solemn it. It's perfect. So they don't have a Dark Engrave for a follow-up Chaos monster. Imagine we can search... Okay, unfortunately. If they would have attacked into Emissary, we would have searched another Mokey Mokey. Draw Mokey Mokey Smackdown. Use use Storm. And just vibe. I don't know if you want to use Storm here. I want to keep it. I really want to keep it. Let's set Shining Angel. They don't seem to have a knock, so we are fine. We can search out stuff with the guys. Not a Shining Angel. Okay, it was in hand, so that's why they don't use the effect. We have a Dark Engrave now. Search out second Mokey Mokey. Come on, give me the Smackdown. Reach a swap. So this is the last Shining Angel. So I think we wanna tag into the Shining Angel. They won't get a Surge because they don't have anything. And in the end, in main phase 2, we can use the swap. I think we have to do it. Let's Storm now. Solemn. Okay, okay. So let's flip summon Shining Angel. Attack into their Angel. Or the third Shining Angel. Or the Roulette Barrel. No, it won't. I think it won't survive next turn, so I think let's get another Angel, that's better. Use creature swap. Could have used Mokey Mokey for the creature swap, but I think the Shining Angel is fine too. I think we set the Mokey Mokey as a defense. Did we normal this turn? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we flip summoned the Shining Angel. So let's set Mokey Mokey. I don't know why. We have 1350 life, so we really have to defend ourselves if they have another smashing ground against the Kaiku. We really try. They can't use Chaos. Well, they don't have a Dark, I think. No. All. Okay. Guys, I tried my best. I really, really tried my best. Maybe, like, retrospective, we should have played 3 Mokey Mokey Smackdowns, but this never felt as hard as Toons, but I think it was the same level of badness, whatever this means. So, wait. We just swap. Okay, what are you doing? Well, it's a GG anyways. Really tried my best. Really tried my best, but I have to say, I really gotta say, that's one of those decks that is so hard to pull off that I am not motivated to try anymore. I really tried my best, but you need so much combo pieces, and even if you can pull it off, like I said, the outcome is so not good. So this is a wrap here. I hope you enjoyed Mokey Mokey Smackdown. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Cornstruct is signing out. I wish you all a great day. See you next video.